What happens when you throw an exception inside a constructor in C#? Do we get to keep the property values? Does the object still get allocated? What happens exactly when this occurs? Well, I got my background in C++ originally, and in C++ you're supposed to never throw inside a constructor. At least this was the case 20 years ago when I was learning it. The reason being is that it would make it difficult to reclaim memory reliably, and so you could actually leak resources as a result. In a managed runtime like .NET, where we have a garbage collector, this is less of an issue. So what people will regularly do is, let's say, do validation inside the constructor, where if this value is out of range, they'll throw an argument out of range exception and so forth. But what happens to your properties and to your actually assigned variable when an exception gets thrown? Well, let's go ahead and run this code real quick and see. If I take a look at the results, you'll see that we do catch the exception and that the thrown instance is still null, our originally assigned value. If we take a look at the IL here, what's basically occurring is that we are going to call out to this constructor function, and that's going to return the new object that we will use to replace this assigned value here once that constructor finishes running. Since the constructor throws an exception instead, we end up down here. We basically leave this call on the stack and we jump down to this one instead. So we basically jump down here into the exception handling. And as a result, this assignment operation never completes. And on top of that, we actually allocate memory down here. We're converting this int to a string. None of that memory sticks around either. It immediately gets reclaimed by the garbage collector. And as a result, these properties don't get retained at all. Well, that'll do it for this video. If you found this video useful, please don't forget to check the description to find links to other resources we may have included. So blog posts, GitHub code samples, other videos, so on. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. We'll catch you next time. Thank you very much.